Hey folks, welcome back to Graphixia. Today we are bringing the TikTok logo to life using Adobe Illustrator, clean, sharp, and from scratch. Whether you're learning or leveling up, this quick tutorial packs the tricks you need. So let's get started. For this video, I'll be using a 1080 into 1080 pixel canvas. The shapes and the size of the shapes that I use will be in accordance with this canvas. You can play around with the canvas size and also with the size of the shapes. That's all up to you. Once you have entered the parameters, click on create. Once the canvas has been created, the next step is to import a reference logo to the canvas. You can drag and drop it from the respective folder to the canvas. Once the reference logo has been imported, we can reduce its size and place it at a corner like this. Now we'll start creating the TikTok logo with the help of the reference logo from scratch. To create this logo, I'll be using the ellipse tool, the rectangle tool, and the line segment tool. Now head on to the shape tools and select the ellipse tool. Click on the canvas and create an ellipse that has a width and height of 150 pixels. Make sure that the fill is set to none. Now create another ellipse similarly that has a width and height of 330 pixels. With the help of the Align tab in the Properties panel, we'll be aligning the centers of both the circles that we have created. With the selection tool selected, select both the shapes and click on the horizontal align button and the vertical align button. You can see that a concentric circle has been created. We'll place it like this. The next step is to create another concentric circle. So we'll go to the shape tools and with the help of the ellipse tool, we'll click on the canvas and create a circle with width and height of 290 pixels and another one circle with the width and height of 470 pixels. Similar to the previous step, with the align tab, we will align the centers of these circles as well. The selection tool, select both the circles and click on horizontal align and vertical align so that we get another concentric circle. The next step is to create a rectangle of required size. For that, go to the shape tools and select the rectangle tool. Click on the canvas and create a rectangle that has a height of 400 pixels and a width of 90 pixels. Now we have all the required shapes to create the TikTok logo. Now let's arrange them in such a way that it resembles the TikTok logo. Once we have placed the shapes like this, go to the shape tools and select line segment tool. Now draw two lines as shown here. In order to get a straight line, you can hold the shift button while drawing a line. The next step is to create the outline of the TikTok logo from these shapes using the shape builder tool. In order to do that, with the selection tool, select all the shapes that we have used and now select the shape builder tool. With the shape builder tool, select the shape as shown here. Once we have this shape here, we are going to get rid of the rest of the shape. Hold the Alt key and click on the shape so that they get cancelled out. Now we have this outline. The next step is to create a copy of this outline. In order to do that, with the help of the selection tool, hold the Alt key and drag the shape so that a copy of this is being generated. Now place the copy in such a way that it resembles the TikTok logo. Once you feel like it's good to go, the next step is to create a number of segments from this whole image so that we can color each segment their respective colors. In order to do that, with the selection tool selected, we'll create the whole image. And again with the shape builder tool, we'll be clicking on each segment so that the segments get separated from the whole image. And this process can be viewed in the layers panel. I'll expand the layers panel and show you. Now once I click on each segment, you can see that the change is being brought up in the layers panel. You can witness it now. If you are unsure that any of the segment has been left behind, you can re-click it to confirm it. Now as you can see that each segment has been separated. Now the next and the final step is to color each segment their respective colors. With the selection tool selected, we'll select each segment one by one. So I'll be selecting this segment first, and with the eyedropper tool, I'll select the same color from the reference logo. You can see that the color has been imported to our logo. I'll do the same for every segment. Now as you can see, our TikTok logo is almost ready. We have a final step that's left to be done. As you can see from the reference logo that the opacity of the blue color is bit less than what we have created in our logo. So in order to reduce the opacity of the blue color, what we have to do is, with the Control and Shift key selected, click on the blue segments, go to properties, and you can see the opacity bar here. Reduce the opacity to 75%, and now it somewhat resembles the original logo. Now if in case while experimenting with the shapes you feel like that the length of your rectangle has increased more than what is in the logo, you can alter it in the final step. I'll show you how. To do that, select the direct selection tool. Now make sure you select all the group of points that you want to expand together like this. Once you have done that, drag the top part so that the height increases like this and decreases like this. So don't worry about the height of the rectangle when you're working with it. We can alter it at last. And there you have it, the TikTok logo recreated cleanly using just a few smart illustration technique. If you find this helpful, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Graphixia for more powerful design tutorials. Got ideas or requests? Drop them in the comment section. I'm always listening. Until the next time, keep designing with purpose. See you in the next video.